stupid. Okay, they can hear you now. Like, fully hear you now. What is up, everybody? It's Shenanigans here with another video. And by the title of this live stream, we're going to be talking about WATTPAD. Well, not really talking about it, making a WATTPAD story, but improving it. My friend is here, Soraya. She already acting dumb in the camera. She got her new iPhone because she want to be a trader. But anyway, my salty self aside, what we're going to be doing is okay, so this TikTok video, there was this TikTok video, I think I saved it, where it was these girls who were doing a podcast, I think, and they were going back and forth, and it was like, I'll put it in the mic so y'all can hear it in a second, but yeah. Soraya, can you still hear me? Let me make sure.
Hey, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. So I think they can hear me as well, luckily. Okay, talk again. Talk again. Don't do this. I said talk.
Hi.
Okay, they can hear you. I'm just making sure. So,
Hi. Hello.
okay,
You hear me?
yes, they can hear you. Okay.
Thank you.
So basically, I texted Soraya after watching this TikTok video that I'll show you after, maybe a little bit further into the live because I can't actually find it right now. Let me fix my screen because I have it tilted up. I cannot be a professional streamer. They'd be like, which way?
Say cheese bit.
Okay. I look busted. Yeah, I've been busted for like the past week. Okay, so
On 4K.
Okay, so I texted Soraya, bitch. I just and the most best idea ever. Improv fanfics. We go live, do improv and making a fanfic or WATTPAD story. I know, I'm crazy, but hear me out. And you said I'm listening. We just make a fanfic or WATTPAD story about whatever, yeah, like basically, yeah. So whenever 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, it's 8:28 because I had to eat dinner. But yeah, so I sent voice messages. I'll put them up in 1 second. Okay, so I did a lot of thinking about it. It's gonna go somewhat like this. So like, let's say you go first and you say like one short sentence, and you say like, Harry Styles walked into the room. So I have to follow it up with something else that will progress the story or add context or detail to. Okay, I'm not about to hold my phone up, but basically I said along the line, oh, I like your Nintendo Switch, I like that it's pink. I wish they had it in red, I would get it. But basically, the context of what I said was, we just take turns going back and forth saying like a short sentence about like that could either add to the story, which you did not. Oh my god, Miss Wig. But like basically what we're doing.
I did.
Keep going. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is I'll say a sentence or you say a sentence first, and you could say like Harry Styles walked into a room, and then did a pirouette because he's fabulous as always. And then like I could say Emmy Valantman walked into the room next because she was a part of his entourage and also his best friend, blah blah blah. Continue the story or make context up for like certain actions. So basically that's what we're gonna be doing. I might pull up a second screen so I can like type it up. It will probably turn out to be shit, but like, hey, we gotta do it. Well, we already here now, so what game are you playing?
Animal Crossing. I almost got stung by a scorpion.
How the hell do you get stung by a scorpion in Animal Crossing?
That bit is waiting for me over here at the museum. I gotta go.
This is exactly why I refuse to play Nintendo stuff, because they be having stuff chase after you in the middle of the dead night in any game, and you just like, what the hell? Okay, so
it would not let me run. Oh my!
What should we start with?
What? All right, let me find a book real quick.
I'm about to find a book too. Okay, this is about to be so stupid. So I'm on my WATTPAD account. They can't see it, I think. No, I have to add it real quick. Y'all. Okay, y'all can see
Because this
the.
is where, like, this is the.
This is about to be the most weird ass
I
live.
found something. I found something. Hold up.
This is about to be crazy. And I keep saying this is about to be crazy because it really is. We are really a bunch of stupids.
So we can choose from Spencer Reed, Harry Styles, Finn Wolfhard, Amy River. Who else?
Don't.
What's Sierra Renee or Gabby Hanna?
Okay, so there are no fuck Grabby Hannah. Grabby. Did
Don't say that.
I Grabby Hannah? I'm dead. Okay, but fuck Gabby Hanna. We do not associate. I don't know why you even brought that up. I already disclaimed on my other WATTPAD account that I'm no longer really using it because I used to write Gabby Hanna shit. So my options are Emmy Raver and Dobby Diggs or Lady Demachescu or Sierra Renee. Name three people. Well, what am I? What? Okay, wait. Okay. We need to do this. Set. We each get three characters that we are allowed to use. My characters are Emmy, um, Emmy, David, and Ciara. Okay.
Mm.
Name your three characters. They can be anybody.
I would say Finn Wolfhard, but, like, that's a real person. Like,
Bitch,
the
I just named three
Wattpad
real people too.
fics on Finn Wolfhard are so inappropriate.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
joking like that. Yo, like, it's crazy. I'm over here dying because I
So
saw
like,
one.
turn a whole
Like,
light on in your room, please.
stop playing with me.
No, cause you're blended in. I'm not even trying to be rude. I can barely see you, and you just gonna turn off your camera like, what the fuck is that gonna do?
You're mean.
I'm not mean. I want them to see you. That's the whole point. That I pulled up Discord.
They texted me.
Bro, I'll just take the Discord down because you want to hide.
No. I had to turn
on your
on
camera.
I had to turn on light. Shut up. Can y'all see me now?
Okay, yes, that's much better. That's all I was saying. Now they can actually see you. So name your three characters. They can just be anybody.
All the people I just named.
What? Who?
Finn Wolfhard, not gay. I almost said gay. Wolfhard, Mike Wheeler, and Miles Fairchild.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is not.
We have our. Okay. New rule. Real people. Real people.
It is, but all them other people is.
No.
These characters play. I need help. Okay, I'm sorry.
Real
For real,
people.
I'm gonna pick. For real, I'm picking Finn Wolfhard, Harry Styles, and Spencer Reed. That's it.
Okay. Spencer Reed isn't real either. You could have just said
Yes,
Master.
he is.
Okay, fine. I don't care. Okay, so now that we have our characters, keep those in mind. Now, pick a story that you would want to base the first sentence off of.
The story?
Yes, pick a story pick any story, like your favorite story, or story that you're in the process of reading or whatever, and just make up the first sentence off of it that you say. You can go first because you're the guest.
I guess I run this channel. I don't care. I run this channel. This is actually my channel. Shanae is a cover-up name for me. Shanae is actually my name. My name is actually Shanae Winston. I don't care.
Your birth certificate would beg to differ.
Nobody knows my real name.
Soraya Blair.
No. I'm saying.
Okay, come on.
Alright. Okay, I was in the middle of reading it. Well, not really. I just got to the first chapter. After I read the first chapter, I'm immediately like, need help. But it's called Hatred. Actually, the name of the book is called Lucid, and the chapter is called Hatred. The first sentence, it says, I can't even read the name. This is so weird, bro. Like, it says Finn Wolfhard, a cocky MF. I can't cuss. I can't say any curse words.
Just cuss. I literally just cussed like 12 times.
Did?
Yes, I did.
I thought this was a family-friendly channel.
No,
So you lied?
honey. Yes, I lied. That was like back in fourth grade. It's giving off very much fourth grade.
Very much fourth grade.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it says minimal part, a cocky motherfucker that I work with at a film company.
Okay. So my story is actually my own that I wrote. It finished like a few months ago. It's called Going Through Changes by me. Um, Allison, wait. I'm gonna change the name to. Wait a second. We should have worked this out a little more before we started. You know, scratch the whole base, the first sentence off of a story. Just make something up. Make something up right now on the spot.
Make what?
I don't know. Like, make up a sentence. Choose one of your characters. Say they walked into a diner or something. I don't know.
Walk into a diner?
Yeah, or something. Like, whatever. It's improv.
Okay. Can you... What's going on?
Girl, you okay.
Why is this happening? What the heck?
Nothing's wrong with you.
My thing is acting stupid. Where we at? Come on. Don't hang up. I'm trying to pop out.
Discord.
Wait. I don't know how to work the app for a second. I got scared.
Okay. First sentence.
So black.
Oh my god, I told you to turn on the light.
The light. I got my first lights on. That should be enough.
Okay. Just say the first sentence, please.
First sentence of what?
The story.
Alright, I should be like. Okay, so who walked into a diner?
Any one of your characters.
Okay, then one part walked into a diner. Or no. Spencer Reed. Because that's so awkward, bro. I can't do real people. That is so weird. Like, that is.
That's the problem. I'm trying to phase out of writing about real people. Okay. So, Harry Styles walked into a diner, which Ciara was working at. And they said hello or whatever. And started talking. Okay. Miss Honey, can you stop putting on your church wig? And continue the story.
Wait, so we're going off of each other's stories, but I'm going off of yours?
No, we're both making a story and we'll keep building on it. Just start over. And I'll write it down and whatever.
Okay, Spencer Reed walked into the diner.
Okay, wait a second. Spencer Reed walks through.
With the bob.
Look, I ain't figuring it. Okay. Spencer Reed walked into the diner. In which Ciara was working at. You're not even paying attention. You still playing with that damn church wig.
Okay. Took a seat in the diner.
That's not a full sentence. That's not a full sentence.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Okay. He took a seat in the diner and asked for a waitress.
Okay. He asked for a waitress, and the person who came to service him was Emmy. I'm struggling to remember my third character. Oh,
What?
I forgot who my third character was, and then I remembered it. Okay. So, the waiter, he called for a waiter, and then the person who came to service him was Emmy, another waitress at the diner.
He found the woman very beautiful.
Okay. And she found him very beautiful.
Ran up under the cave.
Oh my God, stop rapping. Oh my God. This is why I barely do lives anymore.
And stop. These wigs really giving off her.
Girl, wait, how did you do a whole wig change?
So the first one was Sunday's Best 20.
Okay.
This is I'm Still in Your Man 19.
No, what you put on a whole fashion show called called "Switch My Wig," make him feel like he cheating.
Right, right.
Okay,
Girl.
now continue. She found him very attractive too.
So he ordered. What he gonna order, Shanae? What he want from the diner?
Oh my God, you supposed to figure that out.
Okay, he ordered a
And
large
don't
plate
wait.
of fries.
Don't hesitate to make it a little.
He gonna.
Don't hesitate to make it a little. Okay. He ordered what?
Ordered a large plate of whipped cream.
How the? I'm not even question it. Okay. And she nodded very politely, and he paid up front. And she went to go get him his plate of whipped cream.
She noticed that he paid with a very large bill. This man must be rich.
And she smiled to herself a bit. The bill, the large bill was overly over the amount that he would have to pay for a plate of whipped cream. So why did he give it to her?
She thought to herself, should she give him his change back? Should she keep it for herself?
Well, with her good-heartedness and knowing that she really needed this job and didn't want to get in any trouble, she brought the man his change, along with his plate of whipped cream. Okay, continue it.
After seeing that the girl brought his change back, he decided he was going to be generous and let her keep it.
She thanked him. She thanked him so much, and they shared a short conversation before she had to get back to working. Okay.
Later on, the girl was in his mind all day, wondering if he should go back to the diner to get her number or see if she was interested in him.
Okay. While Harry was off doing whatever important business work he had to do, she was working at the diner, slaving away for fat men who could barely pay their home bills, nonetheless order a plate of pancakes. Okay, I'll just continue it. Nonetheless order a plate of pancakes. So she started talking with her friend Ciara. Ciara was a longtime friend who worked at the diner also, and they just started gossiping about Harry.
The next day, came back into the diner hoping to see the beautiful girl again.
Okay. And just his luck, she was there, slaving away over the hot plates of food to the men who couldn't afford to pay their house bills, nonetheless buy a plate of pancakes.
Can you pay the bills? Can you pay the telephone bills?
They can't. So he walks up to the little bar area of the diner and sits down, and she instantly rushes over him to take his order.
What can I get for you today, sugar?
God damn it. What can I get for you today, sugar? And he replies with his husky and masculine voice, a plate of whipped cream. And she just smiles to herself all deviously, and she leans in close to him. I'm really pushing you into a ditch. You gotta continue it.
Leans in close to him. What's she going? Okay. You think like she whispers? Anything else? She had her cleavage showing.
She had her cleavage showing because the owner of the diner made all female workers wear tight shirts that really accentuated their bosoms, and which brought a lot of the male population of the city to the diner. And he smiles to himself, realizing that he was really turning her on, and he between them was really radiating. Wait, scratch that part. He realized that he was really turning her on, and leaned in close to her and whispered back,
The number would be nice. Can you pay my bill?
She smiles to herself and gets a napkin and a pen and starts to write down her number and slides it to him before going off and getting his order.
Right, She bought him his whipped cream back and set. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Girl.
That wig, you like the bob?
Oh my
You
god,
like the
not the
bob?
bang. The bang. I forgot the rest of the song. This is why I can't do anything.
This is jail time ASAP.
Okay,
ASAP.
so where were we?
Come with me to the dining room, y'all, cause this is where we going.
Girl, you gotta go eat dinner.
No,
You gotta go eat dinner?
no.
Nigga, where are you going?
I'm getting something off the table.
Can
Yo,
you
I'm really breaking.
continue the story?
No,
Why?
look like the woolly mammoth.
What? You look scary. With that
I know.
bob on.
I know this Bloody Mary, but like black.
Okay. So he gave her the number and she went and got his plate of whipped cream and brought it back. He slid her $100 bill in which he did the last time he was there, and she smiled to herself and bought him his change as always, wanting to keep her job.
Hold up, dang, calm for me, calm for me.
Okay, I'll just continue until you can actually continue. So he let her keep the change or whatever, and he had to leave because he had to go to a conference, and he hadn't noticed that the time had gotten away from him. So he rushed out before she could even say a second word.
Can you pay my bills? He failed.
Oh my God, Miss Tina Asherow, player.
Stop playing.
Bitch, you don't continue this damn story.
This is showing your true colors today. I really feel about it.
What did I even do?
Why would you call me that on live? You know I'm
Asherow,
trying to...
Tina Asherow player. That's exactly what you look like in that wig. Tina Asherow player.
Let me stop playing. Alright. What was the last line so I
Okay.
can pick up?
He rushed out before she could even say a second word.
Why he leave?
Because he had let time get away from him and he realized that he was late for a meeting.
Devastated.
What?
He's devastated.
Bitch, if you don't make a full sentence.
And wondered why he left her sitting in the dust in this way. It was like she was wondering to herself all day. Is it something that I did wrong? What happened? I thought he liked me. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill?
CR's Emmy's best friend told her that it wasn't her fault because she had recognized him from a magazine for Business Week. And she was like, oh, so I'm getting a little flirty with a businessman. And she like, oh, I might have to keep this up so I can get my bills paid. So the weekend comes and she's off of work from the diner. And she hasn't gotten a call in like a while from him because he hasn't called her at all.
Not knowing that on the weekend she was off, the man goes into the diner, wondering where his favorite girl was. Only to be let down with the news that she wasn't at work today. Can you pay my bills?
With the news that she wasn't on work today, he wondered and pondered how was he going to talk to her because he really found her attractive and wanted to maybe pursue a relationship with her. So he realizes, oh, I have her number. So he decides to call her outside of the diner, not to draw attention to himself.
Failed, and paparazzi caught up to him.
What?
Heard half his conversation.
What?
Plan failed. Paparazzi came up to him. Heard a whole
Oh, okay.
in this damn group chat, so I block all of you. You want to get blocked? Tired. Anyways, paparazzi caught up to him. Heard his whole conversation. And there we go. We got TMZ on the scene.
TMZ and BuzzFeed lurking around the corner while he on the phone chatting with her hears everything. They hear bits and bobs like, oh, I really like you and I want to pursue a relationship with you, and like they can sort of hear her voice, so she's like giggling, laughing a bit, and then he hangs up and then turns around and sees TMZ and fucking BuzzFeed standing behind the fucking diner like, what's going on over there? And then they scatter off as soon as they notice he looking. So out of frustration, he gets in his car, slams the door, and drives off. I'm going to jail.
You know what? This is what I'm talking about, Sinead. This is a problem that is in the black community.
What?
We are so into bits and we are so into bits and bobs. I just want to talk about how, for a second, I actually thought that somebody was interested in me. I was never going to be that girl who begged a man for a relationship, or who was always on like a man's side trying to be a pick me. I don't do that. I'm not in that way. But as soon as I saw him come forward, I was like, oh, so you want you. I see a little bit of hungry and thirsty. I cook. I know how to make eggs. You want some eggs? How you like your eggs in the morning, sugar? You like them scrambled, sunny side up, like
what's going? God damn it! What is going on here? What? How did you get into the whole scrambled eggs shebang?
I need to stop doing this. This is a big problem. A big problem.
How do you get the scrambled eggs from him slamming the car door and driving off?
So did she answer the phone like when he called her?
Yeah. I said that the TMZ caught up. The TMZ and BuzzFeed realized he was looking at them after he got off the phone with her. After he realized they were lurking around the diner, and were like, "Oh my God, scatter!" And they scattered, and he got mad, realizing that they had heard everything. Got in the car, slammed the door, and then drove off. And yeah.
As he was driving down 95, he was hoping that Emmy didn't. Hold on, I got sorry. Okay. As he was speeding down 95, was hoping that Emmy still wanted a relationship with him. You know, seeing as he's a busy man, you know, he's got people lurking for him, listening to his conversation. He wants to start a relationship with her, but at the same time, she's just a small town girl from the diner. Is she able to handle the celebrity life? Is she able to handle paparazzi? Is she able to handle the pestering questions? Who she's dating, about her sex life? Like, what, is she going to be able to handle this? He needs to know. He needs to know, and he needs to know immediately. You like to should have put her ring on it.
So, out of pure curiosity, he calls her up on the phone while he's driving. And she answers, and he asks, "Where is your house? I know it's kind of intrusive to ask you if I can come over this early and like, you know, relationship or whatever you want to call it, but I really need to talk to you." So she's like, "Oh, I live blah blah blah. I live at blah 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 apartment complex blah," and he shows up at her door, and like all of her neighbors are peeking out the door, like, "Oh my God, is that fucking Harry fucking Styles, the businessman? Oh my God, he is so fine. What is going on? Why is he going to Emmy's door?" And everybody's just looking and lurking and videoing and live streaming and shit until she opens the door and lets him in.
Okay, he rushes in, not wanting to have another run-in with TMZ, and he sits down on her couch. Well, actually, no. He asks permission. We love a man with consent. That's, guys, please. That makes no sense. But he asks if he can sit down on her couch, and she's like, "Of course, of course." And he's like, "I need to have a conversation with you, a serious conversation. I need to know if we're gonna be able to handle it." Then he starts the conversation.
Okay. So Emmy, not knowing what he's talking about or like what he's even alluding to, just starts to, you know, panic inside. Is he like telling her that he's about to do some weird shit or something? Or something to something that she can't handle or just doesn't know anything about? So he sits her down and they start having a conversation. He starts running over a few little tits and bips about shit about what could possibly happen in their relationship. So he's like, okay, so I'm an important businessman. I have a lot of businesses. A lot of women try to run after me every second I even walk down the road. And I'm choosing you because I really like you and I think I will be happy with you. What I'm saying here is if you're going to date me, you have to realize that it's not going to be easy. Because TMZ, BuzzFeed, news channels are going to be running after me at every second, including you. You will have security and stuff because I will provide that for you. You are my world. So if you are a little afraid, like I completely understand, I won't rush you into anything and blah blah blah. But like, please think about it. I really love you. I really want to pursue something with you. And she just sits there for a second and is like taking it all in and is like, oh my god, this man is really trying to pursue a relationship with me. A small town girl who works at a diner who can barely make ends meet. I feel so lavish in love because she had never felt like that before. So feeling that way, she tells him, I will literally walk through the depths of hell for you because I want to pursue something with you too. You are a really nice and caring man. You you're not just using me as something to put on display. So they share a kiss and then they start making out.
No, why would you run me into that? Why would you run me? Okay, okay. But then suddenly Harry gets a call to his phone.
Oh my fucking god.
He immediately gets up and sees the caller ID. It's anonymous. He wonders, who could this be? Anyway, he hangs up the phone and he goes back to kissing her. Then the phone rings again. The same number. Then that's it. And goes back to what he was doing before. His phone starts ringing again. It's the same person. So now he's pissed. And Emmy's feeling like cock block. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah. So that happened. He rushes up to see who's calling his phone. Opens his phone and sees he has lots of missed calls from this anonymous person. He calls the phone back, and then within one ring, the person answers. Because he can't make out who it is on the phone. It's disguised by a roboticized voice, and they want ransom.
Okay, okay, I got you. Fuck you, but still, I got you. So he answers the phone and they're asking for ransom and he doesn't even know what it's about. So he's like, who the fuck is this? Why are you calling my phone? Why do I have like 70 missed calls from you? I don't even know who the fuck you is and you talking about some ransom? So the person on the call ID sounds oddly familiar. The person on the call sounds oddly familiar to Emmy, and she starts to like connect the dots on her head. She's like, oh my god, that's my ex David. So so she's like, oh my god, let me talk to this person. I know who this is. And Harry's just like pushing her away because she doesn't want her to get into whatever's going on because chivalry has to protect his girl from all the bullshit. So he's like, what do you want from me? Why are you talking about ransom? I don't even know who you are. So the man's just like, oh, I know. I'm talking about ransom because you're dating my girl. What? No, scratch that part. I'm talking about ransom because I have something you want, or I will have something you want, and a better lack of words. So, like, you better watch yourself because if you don't pay me this ransom or just leave Emmy alone in the dust, I will come and find her and take her, and I will do something. So this guy's threatening him that he's going to do something to this woman that he really likes and is trying to pursue a relationship to, and he's just like, what the fuck? We didn't even announce that we were dating.
Nah, because how did David know? He just randomly get.
But they don't know.
He had to stop her.
They don't know who David is. So Harry's just going off at this dude, and he finally hangs up. And then Emmy's phone starts ringing, and she runs to it, sees this no-call ID, and is like, oh my fucking god, this cannot be happening. So she answers it, and the guy instantly starts yelling in the phone. He's like, I'm gonna get you, bitch. I'm gonna get you. Booga booga. You better run. You better run and hide because I will get you. I will fuck you up. And he's just like threatening her and like to hurt her and do shit to her. And Harry just can't hear it because it's so loud. And she just hangs up, but then it calls right back. And he the person on the side of the phone is like, Okay, I made her freaked out a bit, but I am gonna come get you. You better watch your back. You got 5 days before to figure your shit out before I come for you. And she's like, she's not even that scared because she knows who it is because she knows the voice. So she's like, this guy's voice is so distinctable. Like his voice is high pitched, it kind of like sounds like Elmo. So like, she obviously knows. But like, the thing she doesn't understand is how does he know that she's even dating this businessman Harry Styles? So she turns to him and is like, that was my ex-boyfriend David. Chapter 2. Alright, continue. You can go.
Very confused and angry. Wonder should he pay this ransom or leave the girl that he really loves alone. Wanted her to be safe either way. He had to make the hard decision on them all. Which was go to the bank and pay that ransom. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. First of all, for her.
But wait a second. He didn't even know the ransom. He just said, you better pay this ransom. So he's like, I don't even know how much the ransom is. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay it? Because if I pay too much, I lost out on my money. If I pay too little, he might just come back for me. So he's like, he tells Emmy that he's going to go pay this damn ransom. And she's just begging him not to. So eventually she does get him to stop and sit back down on the couch. She just starts explaining things. Like, this was my ex-boyfriend. We broke up because he was just controlling and just stalked me a lot. So we broke up. I don't even know how he got your number or even knew that you were here with me or even dating me. We aren't even official yet. We haven't even gone on our first date. So she's just like making him blush because he's like, oh my god, she really does want to pursue something. And she's like, she's just indirectly saying that she wants to pursue a relationship with him. So he's like, okay, but I really don't want you to be home alone at any point, and I want you to be safe. So he decides that he's going to move her into his mansion. And she's just like, oh no, fuck that, no. Like, that's too generous, because I don't even know you like that. And he's like, okay, I understand, but I will hire security for you. And he gives her a date for their first date. And he leaves. And he's being real cautious. Oh my fucking god, L4, why the fuck? Anyway, so he leaves the apartment being like real careful about, like, he's like looking around, looking at everybody's face, examining them, trying to look at their face and get, an overall distinctive look at everyone so he knows who the fuck to attack in case of an emergency. So he leaves and goes back to his house and hires some security and gets it sent over to, Emmy's apartment complex. So this is where David comes into the story. Your turn.
Okay. Emmy, thankful for what Harry has done for her throughout the day, takes a shower and then settles into bed. Around 2:30 a.m., she hears a loud crash at her door. Banging. She was afraid that her door will fall off. Frantic and afraid of what's about to happen next, she gets up, runs to the kitchen, and grabs a big knife. She walks really quietly to the door and checks the peephole. But surprisingly, there's no one there. So, she just keeps the knife with her and goes back to bed. 10 minutes later, same crashing noise again. At this point, she's scared and she's thinking about calling the police. She doesn't want to make it a false alarm, so she gets up and she hides in the closet. Around 2 seconds later, she hears her bedroom door being kicked on. Like somebody, I don't know what he doing, but he kicking that bedroom door. She gets in the closet. She's breathing really heavily and hard, wishing that she brought her phone so she could have called Harry or the police to come and save her. And she's thinking in this moment, I'm gonna die. Like, he's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die.
But the thing is, okay, keep going.
Help! What? He finally breaks the door down and he searches all over. Him being the stupid piece of
shit
crap that he is.
Shit.
To find her and he left out the room. She hurries up, she grabs her phone, and she makes the call to Harry. He's now on the way.
But then she realized after she calls him, she doesn't even know who had gotten into the room, who had gotten into her room. She didn't get a good look at their face. She couldn't smell them or anything. She doesn't, know who it was. So she's like, "What am I gonna tell Harry after I just called him in the middle of the fucking night, talking about there's some dude in my house?" So Harry gets there and they're like, Harry's like, "What the fuck happened? Why is your door kicked in?" And she just starts explaining this shit, and he's like, "Okay, now you're definitely moving in with me." So, they spend the rest of the night arranging stuff. They spend the rest of the night arranging like her to be moved into his house. And they pack up her stuff, and later that afternoon, they move out. They move her stuff out and into his house. So she's looking around his house like, "Oh my god, this is so big, lavish, and amazing," and he just gives her a tour. But eventually, night comes and just they want to have a nice day of sleep, like a nice full day of sleep with no distractions and interruptions. So the night comes and everything is peaceful until around midnight. Well, around the same time that the guy broke into Amy's apartment. I know you're not frozen.
I need help, bro. This is getting out of hand. This is becoming a problem. Let's remove the wig first of all. Bob.
Okay.
Your name B.O.B. So they calling you Bob. Okay. Can you please tell me where you left off?
Okay, so they they both move into his house, and they decide they just want a full night's rest of sleep. So they go to sleep, but around the same time that the guy broke into her apartment, stuff is just not peaceful anymore. They just start hearing noises and shit, and they're just panicking. So they try and make up a plan.
Okay. Plan. Well, wait, cause Annie should be the one with paranoia. Like Harry did not go through this traumatic incident.
True, but he moved her in.
So like, if they hearing noises outside of Harry's room or house, then that means David then got to his house. Nah, cause wait a minute, how he find out where they live at that quickly in one night?
The thing is, they don't know how he did it either. They don't even know how he got Harry's number or her number because she had it changed after they broke up.
Nah, yo, he on some stalker
I
shit.
know.
Anyway, Harry, he's so manly. You look so manly, dude. Mad or not? Okay. It's up, and he's willing to protect Emmy. He has to do whatever it takes to make sure his girl is safe. Opens the door. There is standing David with a 99 Mag 11 big milliliter 29.
That's not even a real thing. Well, okay.
That's a gun. That's a gun.
Okay.
He's like, "Give her to me or I'm shooting you both."
Okay.
He's like, "No, I won't do that. I love her. She's mine." Amy tries to get up and jump in between them two, and he's like, "Don't shoot him. Take me. I'll go with you." And then Harry pushes her back. He's like, "No, like you're not going with him. You're staying here." And he's not gonna do anything about it because he too
Pussy.
so he can't do anything.
Alright. So they bicker back and forth a bit. Emmy's like, "Take me instead." Harry keeps pushing her back and was like, "No, I'm not gonna let you get kidnapped." So Dobby, fed up with their little couple bickering and just kind of jealous overall, he shoots Harry in his knee and just grabs Emmy and then storms out of his house. Harry's security is like top tier level, but they didn't hear shit. Back in the security office, they're literally drinking beers and jacking off. So they're not even looking at the cameras. So David manages to get her in the car before they notice anything is going on, and drives off. And now Emmy's like kidnapped. So Harry's like, oh my god, I'm bleeding out on the floor. No one's coming to help me. None of my security is coming to help me, and I can't get to my phone. So he's like kind of bleeding out on the floor and tries to, crawl over to his room. So eventually he does get to the room and he's like about to faint. He's like top tier about to faint. And he
Right.
manages to get 911 on the phone. So with his faint voice, he manages to say, I need help. I'm Harry Styles. My girlfriend just got kidnapped. And he stops talking and passes out. So the operator's just like, sir, are you still there? Okay, we're just gonna send a dispatch because you did say you were shot. So they send in the police, and David and Emmy are literally in a car together, halfway down the fucking highway. So they're halfway down the highway, and she's just like, why the fuck would you shoot my boyfriend? I don't even know why you're doing this. He doesn't even know you or have anything to do with you, so why are you doing this?
Davi laughs mechanically, like a psychomaniac.
Mechanically, maniacally.
I thought it was mechanically, because,
No.
like,
No. Mechanically would be the Five Nights at Freddy's characters laughing.
maniacally, then, like a diabolical psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
You down bad, Davi, she says. Let me stop playing. Okay. And he just finds the whole situation hilarious. He's cracking up. And sooner or later, they pull into this abandoned driveway.
Oh shit.
It
Oh
looks
shit.
really
No, wait a second. I already know where this is going. This is turning into a kidnapping trap situation.
up. It looks really beat down. There are no windows, and it looks like a barn. He beats her and drags her into the barn, ties her up into the. Well, no, wait, no. I don't want her to have any scars. So he pulls out a rag and puts it up to her nose, and she breathes in the chemical and dies. Newsflash, it was chloroform. No, I mean, not dies.
What?
She
No.
passes out.
Wait, just stop right there. I'll just continue this part because you just all over the place.
No, okay, let me go. She passed out because it was chloroform in the rag, and he drags her limp body into the barn and ties her to the chair. A few hours later, she wakes up, and her vision is blurry. She can't see. She tries to move, and she's tied to the chair. She starts screaming for help. Her body's in pain, aching from being dragged across the forest floor.
Okay. So she finally gets her vision back, and it's like, where the fuck am I? And just starts freaking out because she doesn't know what happened. She knows that all she can remember is Harry getting shot, her being dragged out of his house, being in a car for about like 3 hours, and then being forced to breathe in some chemical. So she starts yelling at the top of her lungs, and David comes out and starts laughing uncontrollably, even falling out on the floor. So she stops yelling when she sees him, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Didn't I just say that he knew nothing about you or me being a thing until I told him? So David's like, I don't give a fuck. He's dating my ex. And I told you, whoever dated you next was going to die. And she's like, why? You never told me this. You never said anything about that remotely. So he's like, oh, I did? So I'm sorry then. But still, you're going to, just like you made, like, he's just mentally ill. He's a bit narcissistic and stuff. And he just says, well, I guess everybody can't be a winner. So, he gets up off the floor, walks up to her, and he grabs her face like this, like making her look at him. So she's now looking him dead in his eyes, and she's just crying because she doesn't know what to do. She's scared out of her mind and everything. So he's like, I'm going to make you suffer until I get my money. And she's like, why are you giving, it hasn't even been 5 days. You said 5 days, and you've already kidnapped me and asked for ransom money. We don't even know what you want money for or how much money you want. Why are you doing this? And he just laughs. Because I want to make you suffer. And he's just mentally ill overall. And he just hates her to her core. And he hates her because he just hates her. They dated and they had a nice relationship until he became like controlling and stuff. So, you know, he just sits there and talks to her for a while, trying to, rekindle a broken relationship that definitely didn't get rekindled at all. But eventually, he just gets fed up with talking and turns to violence. Why are you putting lipstick on your nose?
It's blush.
Keep lying.
Why is that actually working? Hell.
Yeah, that's a real
Nah.
thing people do. Blush, using lipstick as blush. Yeah, people do that.
I'm too black, so I couldn't use this one. Actual liquid blush. And the color was bad on me, so I had to use this.
Okay.
We've resorted to moi.
Okay,
Okay,
continue it.
so he resorts to violence, right?
Mm-hmm.
He grabs the big 6 milliliter 8 pack 11.99.
No, make up real stuff. Make up a sensible name. Cause what the fuck is a pack 11.99?
You don't know what that is? That's that big shooter.
Oh my god! So he gonna shoot her?
He takes it out. He shoots, like, you know how people like do that
Oh
thing,
yeah.
like, he's like, I'm not effing around, Emmy. Stop playing with me. Like, mad. He's angry. And she spits by his feet. And he's like, oh, you want to be a little bee about it? Takes the gun, holds it to her arm, pulls the trigger. Boom. She yelps in pain, but she's not dead. She's not dead. She's strong. She can handle this. Right? He's like, he wants her to bleed out, but he leaves. He leaves. And she's like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I've got to get out of here. She does what she can with an open wound in her arm. She unties the ropes on her feet and on her legs, and she just gets up and she bolts. David's upstairs this whole time, and she's running. She's running as fast as she can. She's got to get out of here. Like, she's got to find a way, like, onto an open road, somewhere where there's houses, where there's light, because it's really dark outside. She's gone. She's running. She's dipping. Finally, she runs up on this house that's on the side of the street, and she bangs really hardly on the door. She's begging for them to call the police, and they drive her in town and bring her to the local hospital. They get her patched up. Little does she know, Harry's also in this hospital. Harry is in the next room across from her. He's healed. His gun wound wasn't that bad, and he's good. So then Harry gets a call. He's like, your girlfriend's in the hospital. He asks, and he's in the hospital that she's in. So he just goes to her hospital room. He's like, Emmy, oh my god, you're okay. Like, she makes it out alive. She's alive. She's not gonna die. And they kiss in the hospital. I hope they don't have sex though, because that's disgusting, especially in the hospital.
Okay. So they kiss and kind of shut up. So they kiss and kind of make up, like, for the last time, even though it wasn't that long. So they finally get discharged from the hospital like a month later after going through like physical therapy and stuff, and finally regained like full control over their limbs that were shot. But Davi isn't done. So, fuck this. Scrap this story, because this is horrible.
I don't care. It's funny.
Because how the fuck did we get from moving in and having 5 days to figure out things to literally one of the main characters getting attacked? And
This
this
is
is.
getting derailed. It's about to end soon though. The ending is near.
And it's only like 2 chapters. If I wrote a 2-chapter book now, knowing how I now like having a good sense of how I write my stories, I would hate myself. Soraya, what the fuck are you doing?
This is how Melly men be for real.
Come over there.
Man.
Okay, so Davi isn't done. So he shows up at her house and is like, oh my god. So Davi shows up at their house after, they start to really get into their relationship. After they get into their relationship, Davi shows up again and is like, I'm sorry for what I did. Can I just come in and say sorry? So Emmy's just at the front door like stunned because she didn't think she'd ever see him again. She hadn't called the police, so she knew he wasn't in jail or was supposed to be in jail. So, you know, she lets him in thinking that he's really repentant and changed. But when he gets in there, he just starts yelling at the top of his lungs. It's bloody murder.
Mentally ill.
Yes, he just starts yelling bloody murder. Like, and Harry just comes running out because it's a really high pitched scream and he thinks it's Emmy. So he's like, what the fuck is this guy doing in my house again? Didn't we go over this? You were not supposed to come back here. We made a deal. I paid that damn ransom. And Emmy's like, you paid the damn ransom? Didn't I tell you not to pay the damn ransom? So David's like, I'm not here to hurt her. I'm here to kill myself. So he runs over to the kitchen and is like, takes a knife and holds it up to his throat. And he's just about to end it. So Harry's like, whoa, 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 calm down. You don't have to do that. And then Emmy is like, okay, you can continue this part.
Emmy's like, yes, please don't do it. David's not listening. He's not happy. He's angry and he's feeling a lot of emotions that he can't communicate. Never wanted to be this way towards her. Wanted to be that loving speed boyfriend that she could always run to when she was having a problem. But because of his mentally ill condition, he just couldn't be that way. So, with every emotion that he was feeling, with his strong grip on the knife, drag it across his throat, opening his trachea, his esophagus, and his breathing pipe. He is dead.
His
Dropped to the floor with blood sputtering from his neck. Couple stood, shocked, confused, and wondering what to do next.
Jail. Never again will I ever do an improv story with you. Because that was a hot mess. It had its good moments, but it was a hot mess. How the fuck did it take us 57 minutes to make that?
Nah, I don't know.
It's literally just 57 minutes. I don't understand how it took that long. That is unacceptable.
Should just talk for like the rest of the life. Look at these highlights. Oh my god, with the beard. This is really giving. First of all, this is giving.
You're giving knockoff Biker Boy.
I got the beard, the lipstick, the blush, the highlight.
I wrote a story that's kind of like this. When I was at the beginning of quarantine, when like everything was locking down and stuff, I wrote a story where about a typical Wednesday, typical Wednesday that Emmy was in, like the Emmy Raven Lampman was in. So I'm trying to find it right now because I actually want to read it. It's actually pretty good. It has its moments where it's kind of weird and stuff, but you know, I wrote it in quarantine, so you can't judge me. But it's kind of like this, but it's different. So it's along the lines about where the fuck is it? 'Cause it's kind of along the lines of about the main character. Oh, here it is. Okay. Damn, why is it so thick? Look at it.
I have a beard, the highlights, for the blush. We working with the blush.
This is what she does in the middle of the night instead of going.
And the fluid.
Okay. So, do you want to hear this? Because I will warn you, it's a smut in it, and I might skip over it.
I don't want to read no smut.
No, it's a story that I wrote, which is kind of like the one that we just made up.
Oh.
Do you? No, it's.
Oh.
You don't want to hear it for real. I promise I will skip over the smut part. It's only like one smut part. I swear.
Okay.
Okay. So it's called Maybe It's Not Meant to Be. Yeah, it's a very deep title, very explanatory. It was not explanatory.
That tastes so blacky.
Okay. So one of the main character is called Millie. So Millie's POV. Me and Gabe were going to have a nice little dinner with each other. I knew it's
Mhm.
I knew it's bad to go on what? Oh, I knew I know it's bad to go on 12 breaks from each other, but I really love him and I'm ready to try and make things work. But I don't know if he's trying to do the same. But I learned something that makes me wait, what? But I learned something that makes me rethink this. Millie, hey, okay, this is like a texting part. Hey Gabe, yeah, what's up? I was thinking me and you could do something for dinner tomorrow, maybe? Yeah, why not? Okay, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Bet, see you. So, I get off my phone and lay back in bed thinking about our soon to be date, or what I call a date. Maybe he, maybe he wouldn't push me away anymore. Maybe he's trying, ready to come to commit. But if he doesn't, it's okay. Cause
Uh,
sometimes it looks like thing. Wait, what the fuck? Why this is a problem. I cannot read my own stories.
always in my face, and this and that.
It okay. It looks like you should be together. Sometimes it looks like you should be together. Sometimes it's not. Okay, I don't know what that meant. I start to go to sleep, being pulled into my dreamland, and a sweet
And the
dream
floor.
of me and Gabe on a lovely date. I regret writing this. Okay, the dream. I woke up in bed and realized it was all a dream. What? Am I missing a part or something? Oh, shit. I forgot I wrote it in pencil, and when I write in pencil, it's very faint. Like, okay, so I know you can't see it, but like, this is my handwriting in pencil. You can barely read it. Like, Soraya will tell you, like, when I used to write in school and she would read my stuff, she would be like, why the fuck is your handwriting slanted and so small? Like, you gotta literally use
This is
X-ray. Okay, are you even listening to this?
yes, I am.
Bitch, what did I just read?
I just need a little. Tell me that I look cute. Don't my beard look cute?
Yes, please tell me what I just read.
We're meant to be together.
You dumbass. No.
That's it.
Oh my god. Okay, Millie, Gabe, I love you. I'm not ready. Fuck this. I hate it. I'm skipping ahead. I said I wanted to revamp this and no. No, honey. Okay, so along the lines of they had a dinner date. Oh, never mind. I'm actually gonna read this because it's actually I love it when my stories get dramatic.
It's working for my good. This is my season.
Okay, Gabe.
Great.
Can you, I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah. Okay. Gabe, I love you. Look. Look, I love you too.
You know what, Shanae?
What the fuck did I write? Yes.
This is a problematic scene. Yes.
Okay. No, I'm skipping ahead.
Let me just explain to you something. Let me just explain to you something.
What did
Let
I
me just.
even do? What did I even do?
When I pulled up to your house the other day, and I'm not even joking. Like, this is a true story, y'all. Like, this is a true story. I'm a frequenter. I'm a frequenter in Shanice's life. I consider myself her best friend. I'm not sure if she considers me the
I
same,
do.
but I consider her my best friend. Anyway, as I was walking toward her crib the other day, I see this girl. Not sure who this girl is, but she's walking towards her crib too. So I'm starting a speed walk. I'm kind of running a little bit. I'm jogging. I'm like, who is she and why is she going to Shanae's house?
Hun, you live
She
30
walks.
minutes away from me. You cannot walk to my house.
She walks up. She walks up towards our doorstep, and I'm already in the house. So I answer the door, and I'm like, "Excuse me, who are you? What do you need? What do you need, young lady?" She's like, "I'm here for Shanae Winston. Can you please tell her to come here?" I'm like, "What do you need her for?" She's like, "Love her a lot, and I want to kiss her." So now I'm confused because Shanae get a girlfriend. You never told me, Shanae.
I don't have a girlfriend. I wish you were a YouTube video so I could skip ahead.
Right.
Okay, but let me keep reading this. Okay, I woke up in bed and realized it was all a dream. I feel so sad knowing it wasn't real and that it will most likely never happen. Fuck! She yells. I yelled as I get out of bed and go into the bathroom. I look myself in the mirror and wonder if I'm good enough or am I ugly to the point where it makes Gabe not want to commit to our relationship. I get in the shower and let the okay, fuck this. An hour later, I'm done with my hygiene stuff and I fool around. So what have you been up to? Okay, he held out his arms with roses, which were sweet, but I was allergic. But still took them to a vase in the kitchen, knowing he'd bring flowers. So what have you been up to today? Oh, nothing much. Where is the dramatic part? Where is the dramatic part? Okay, so how's business? Oh, Patrick's or mine? Oh, fuck you. It's just a question. Okay, I'm gonna do voices. We all know how that went.
Okay, now we get into it.
Okay, this is the dramatic part. Okay. Okay, let me collect myself before I do this voice. Okay. He held out his arms with roses, which were sweet, but I was allergic to, but still took them to a vase in the kitchen, knowing that he would bring flowers. So, what have you been up to? Oh, nothing much. Workouts, classes, and other stuff. So, how's your business? Oh, Patrick or mine? Oh, fuck you. It's just a question.
Yeah.
God, every time. God, every time I ask, it's always mine or Patrick's. It's just his money. It's his money though. But your business. But his money. But it's his money. His money. You needed the money and he helped you. Well, the only reason why I got the money, because you dated a millionaire. You needed it. Wait. So what? So what ran through your mind when I said I needed money? Your mind told you to go and ask your fiance who's rich, your ex-fiance who is rich to give your poor boyfriend money?
Oh my god, where's this on my face?
That fucking beard.
Hi, Shanae.
Why do you keep doing? Why do you keep bringing up him being my ex? We're just friends. Yeah, right. When have you ever had sex to one of his songs?
To what?
To one of his songs. Okay, so context here. In the movie, Millie is the ex-fiance of this man called named Patrick, and he is a musical artist who is like a millionaire. She used to date him and is now his ex-fiance, and she's dating Gabe, who is the guy that's talking about his money, like yelling at her about her asking money from her ex-fiance who's a millionaire. So Gabe is like just salty because he thinks that, oh, she's still fucking him because he's a millionaire. So he kind of feels some type of way. So fuck you. I only try to help you and get you on track to success. And what do I get for this? I'm trying to make things work between us, but I don't think I can anymore. Yeah, because you're still fucking wait, that leprechaun. Okay, so Patrick is a white guy and he's a ginger. So he called him a leprechaun.
Oh.
He called him a leprechaun and he's short.
Come make this.
Fuck you. I love you, but I just can't right now. But why are you so pissed about me talking to him all of a sudden? Cause he wants you to go around the world with him, taking pictures of him serenading a dolphin or some shit. So all the money he makes off of that stuff goes to charity and Africa. Plus he does free shows everywhere. Yeah, so he can go to Africa and adopt a black child and fuck his hair all up. That shit ain't quite funny. He said, laying back on my couch, disregarding my anger like a giant douchebag. I just stared for a second before I get up, grabbing my bag and walking to the door. Where are you going? Out. When I get back, I expect you to be gone. I open the door and walk out. I was slamming the door as I left. I go to my car. Okay, yeah. So, moral of the story is, he's a douchebag. He goes crazy when she gets back with Patrick, and he ends up in jail after threatening them both with a gun.
I cannot believe you really gonna mess up our clear skin doing all that. Mascara as a beard, and you didn't stop her, Shanae?
What? What happened?
I'm feeling like murder.
What? Where did you get burger from? So, you need therapy. You need to go back to therapy. What were y'all even talking about in therapy?
So in therapy, my therapist was basically trying to work with me on
not having a sexual attraction.
What?
You was trying to get in that man's pants.
Oh, I was not. Don't even say that on live. No.
Okay.
But he was like working me on how to express my feelings. Besides, I have therapy for. I have therapy for two things: for regular therapy and other therapy. I'll talk to you about that other therapy. I'll DM you about that other therapy. But yeah. Anyways, we were working on explaining your feelings without being angry or like yelling or using harsh words towards people, something that might hurt their feelings or something that might make
feelings. Sometimes they deserve it.
Working through that traumatic experience that happened that I told you about.
You never told me about anything. What the fuck?
Oh, yes, I did. The thing with my grandma and all that.
Oh, her passing.
No, not that. I'll text you.
You never told me anything.
Girl, yes, I did. I told you all that thing.
Soraya, you only told me about your grandmother passing away.
It's not nothing about her. She's not dead. My grandmother was alive, very much, and healthy.
Well, what the fuck was you telling me?
That one time, well, the traumatic, you know, I don't even got time for this.
So
we really
text me real quick.
Who's Karaya? Alright. That's you.
I got a bunch of cheap. Where am I falling? Let's get this shit out of here.
Y'all
Okay.
saying to go to the DM because y'all single.
What's high point?
You know what I meant.
Okay. But dang, okay. We might have to talk about that another time, huh? But continue.
Sinead, let's talk about something.
What?
Let's talk about awareness in the Black community.
Um,
As you can tell, I am Black.
barely aware.
I'm very aware. Black. And just because I'm Black does not mean that I'm aware. Like, I was joking. Just because I'm Black doesn't mean I'm aware. So, you being Black has nothing to do with your awareness. I mean, like, of course it adds, but just because you're Black, it doesn't make you more aware of anything. Because you can be just as ignorant as a white person being Black. And white people, I just want to talk about this. I don't think that white people can experience racism.
They can't.
They can?
No, they cannot. White people.
And
Okay, in my opinion, white people cannot experience racism because they're in the position of people. White people. White people are always going to be in the position of power. Racism was created by who? The people, the white people who are in the position of power. So there is no other race that can be racist to them. Now they can experience sexism because they created it for the who made that? The white man. Everything was created by the white man. Everything that is against women, gays, blacks, Latinos, Asians, like it was created by the white man. So yeah. White people cannot experience racism. They can experience any other thing, but racism, no. Because racism is created for people in a position of power to break down and try and make us feel horrible about ourselves. The minorities.
right.
So they cannot. I'm not saying they don't face problems, but like racism, no.
So, and then this is another thing. I do not have a problem with the LGBT community.
But
Like,
you are part of it.
I'm probably right. So what I'm saying is the white ones,
The white ones are the problematic ones.
the white gays who constantly use AAVE and use Nikki as a way to get into our culture. Hunty, boo boo, child, period, sis, child, all that is AAVE. I saw somebody on TikTok. I was like, child, these white people. Why somebody in the comments gonna say chili, these white people? I was like, this is exactly why. This is the reason why y'all don't need to be.
Are they talking about the restaurant Chili's or something? Because what the fuck you mean Chili's? These white people.
You know, child, like
Oh yeah.
CILE, child.
Okay, child. Yeah, I understand that. But chili, you said chili.
Talking about some chili. This is why. This is the exact reason why.
Wait, are you trying to make up a word? Like,
they think that child is chili.
This is why we just, you know what? I went to watch okay. So yesterday we went to the movies to watch The Forever Purge, in which it was about like how white people created this whole Forever Purge society, and because they reinstated the purge in the movie for like one day a year. So the white people had already planned in advance. When the purge came, they weren't going to stop purging the next day. So they were still killing people, killing law authority and stuff. And then Canada and Mexico opened up their borders for a short time for people who didn't want to partake in the purge or just wanted safety and sought out refuge to cross the border in until things calmed down. But the forever purgers who were still in America killing and stuff, they took over the entirety of America, and people who couldn't get to the borders in time were left to die. So they either had to pick up a weapon and start purging, or let themselves be killed or find another way to cross the border, illegally or legally.
I'm scared because
Cause no, cause if that happens, and then like in the movie, people are like, what is gonna happen after everything stops? Like, what are like the forever purgers can't just keep purging forever, because you know once they kill everybody, everybody's gone. So like, are they gonna turn on themselves? Like, law enforcement can't handle it. Not even the military who were put in martial law could handle it. Just nobody could handle it. So like, what was going to happen? It was a war inside of America, being fought by Americans. So like, terrorism. So like, there was no end in sight. It was. I thought it was a terrible movie because you know, you kind of just defeated the purpose. You kind of defeat the purpose by making it a forever purge. It's gonna keep going, but like, I already know they're gonna make a sequel to it, so should have expected that. But like, you know, it's just, if that actually does happen, the first race to go down is gonna be the white people. Because what do Asians have? They have martial arts. They know how to, you know, survive off a little amounts of food. So do black people. Like, minorities have such a rich culture that they can go back, they can track their stuff back all the way back to the beginning of time and stuff.
Mhm.
But white people, they even stole the word Caucasian. So y'all don't got shit. And like, black people know how to get guns illegally. We all know black people know how to get guns illegally. We see the gangs on the street with the guns and they ain't got no damn permits and shooting up places and shit. Like, black people know how to fight and stuff, and so do other minorities and stuff. So like, white people are gonna be fucked. They're just gonna be fucked. What are
yeah.
how do Tyler Perry talk? They're gonna be fucked. They're gonna be fucked. So like, there's like, if they actually do make a purge, they might as well not, because the first person to get killed is going to be a white man, and then we all know what's going to happen. But like, yeah, like, white people cannot endure racism. I don't know what I just did. I just went off on a whole rant, and I don't even know what the question was about.
Oh god, I was about to say. Oh, so let's talk about the weakest links and our favorite fandom. I don't even consider myself a part of Fan Parts fandom, and this is why, because I be late. Like, I be late to everything. I did not know.
No, the only thing I'm early to is when it's some information about Emmy.
I didn't know the information. I be finding out weeks later, like weeks.
This nigga got burnt. What the fuck?
And like, apparently the weakest links in the fandom is the fan pages, the 10-year-olds who think that they are married to him and control everything that he does. I think he got a girlfriend. I don't know. I mean, if he does, good for him. But like, why is somebody really
told him? Because no one told him that it ain't real.
Why somebody really found this girl's address and made multiple Instagram accounts about it and posted her address online. This is crazy because, in all seriousness, suppose somebody came to her house and she would have got harmed, and that would have been on y'all. And all for Finn to confirm that they were dating. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all acting like psychopaths at this point. Y'all, which I thought he was never gonna get married, never gonna get a girlfriend. As soon as I know when he start having a wedding or when he get married, the fan pages are gonna be acting so crazy. They gonna be off. They gonna be they dumb. They just done. Like, they're not gonna be able to handle that. They is not going to be able to mentally process that he is growing as in his personal life. Like, y'all is not controlling this boy. Like, y'all really up here leaking address. Like, that automatically makes you the weakest link. I feel so happy for him too. Like, he stopped posting. I used to watch that boy's live on Instagram. He don't post lives anymore. Like, it's all stuff about acting, and it's because the fan, like, they're so crazy. He even deleted his Twitter account. I didn't follow.
Fireworks.
I didn't follow him on Twitter back in the times, But I just recently found out a
Back
few
in the
years
times.
that he deleted his
Like it's
Twitter
the
account.
1920s and you doing the fucking flapper dances.
Right, and I was like, wow, y'all made that boy delete his Twitter. Shaking my head. Y'all just
Okay,
need help.
so I have three fandoms that are the weakest link. Well, four actually. The weakest link in the Gabby Hanna fandom are the ones that are still supporting her now. Like I don't understand what is mentally telling y'all to defend this woman after she literally got exposed 29 times on everything she did. Like people who literally like she for one, okay, and also like even the people who liked her because of her body left stopped liking her because of what she's doing now. People who liked her because of her body, who really like worshipped her and talked about, oh, on Reddit, there's a Reddit server where it was like, oh, Gabby Hanna's so fine, and they was talking about how like they would fuck her and stuff. Even now,
Y'all,
they was like, what? No, Nation. Weakest links in Umbrella Academy fandom is the ones that be shipping out. Okay, the weakest links in the fandom Umbrella Academy fandom are the ones that ship Vanya and Five. Like no, no, never. Ben and Diego, they ship Ben and Diego, Vanya and Allison. Like uh, no. And wait a second, they ship Diego and Pogo. So like
whoa, that's
I
bestiality.
know, I know. So like, but then the other weakest links are the ones that be trying to cross over Stranger Things in Umbrella Academy. Like, no, it's not gonna work out how you think it would work out. Um, Weakest links in like the Davi fandoms, in the Davi Diggs fandoms, are the ones that at the beginning of Emmy and Davi's relationship try to get Davi to leave Emmy and told him, "Oh, you don't know what's good for you. Don't do it. Don't date her because she just wants you for your money." This woman is making $12 million. What, like, if anything, he wants her for her money. Like, so stupid. And then the Winkers Lakes and Emmy River Lantmas fandom are the ones who aren't like the illogical fangirl that know their boundary, that know where their place is. Like, okay, so let's talk about this. Boundaries when it comes to your favorite people.
Bad dreams.
Boundaries when it comes to like people you stand, like stand people, like fan accounts
And
and stuff.
what if like if they get canceled or something?
No, I'm talking about boundaries in general. Like how certain fan accounts act. So
Okay. Oh wait, I thought I was on.
you can go.
The when I draw the line on the, I saw this video on TikTok by his fan account, and it was that picture. I don't know if I sent you it of Finn and I knew it was coming. Elsie, that's her name, and it was that song that My Kind of Woman by Mark DeMacco. Am I saying? I don't know that guy's name. I can't speak. I don't know why, but it was that.
Philip
And they were like,
DeFranco.
huh?
Philip DeFranco.
No, I think it's Magda Marco or something like
Mm.
that. But it was like, oh, Finn got a girlfriend. I'm now sad. I was like, I don't get on my
Okay, like
nerves.
okay. Now that's kind of like this is the line and this is them. They haven't yet crossed the line. They're like right up on it. So like my standpoint on that is like, okay, you can be mad that they started dating someone, but don't get on their case because they dated someone. Like don't be like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. That's such a mistake. Blah 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 blah. Like it's not your choice. At least they're happy. Just be happy that they're happy. Now the stupidest thing I've ever seen for like Emmy and Dobby both is like when fan pages and like Hamilton people, just Hamilton people in general are toxic. They're just all toxic, unless you're like the logical fangirl. they're just like all up on anybody who's remotely even associated with.
Hey, Shanae.
Hmm?
Wait, Shanae. What's that account that you sent me that was making them edits of Lin Manuel Miranda something? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
What's that account
I
name? Cause nah,
forgot. I forgot. I forgot.
nah, them edits was funny, bro. I was over
I
here dying.
know. I said living pepper stepping nigga. But like um so like what I'm saying is uh the thing is, okay, let me collect my thoughts. So what I'm saying is like Hamilton's fandoms are like Hamilton in general. Hamilton's fandom is literally the star child of toxic fandom. Why I say this is I know I'm going to be attacked if like I ever release this and someone sees it who's from the Hamilton fandom, but it's true. Like they're even worse than K-pop fandoms because like Hamilton's fandom is kind of like this. They all worship I forgot his name. Lin something. They all worship Lin, the creator of Hamilton, the creator of The Heights, the creator of this movie that Disney's gonna release someday. And like I will say,
I'm sorry.
I will say this: he is a talented man, but anybody who's worked with him, including Emmy, they will not let them rest. Like in David, Jasmine, Anthony's, a lot of the Hamilton cast, their mentions are just Hamilton related. Like all of their projects get drowned out by Hamilton people. And it's kind of like these people are working so hard to make lives for themselves after Hamilton. Yes, you're bringing in money by watching them, and then you leave bad reviews on the movie because it's not Hamilton. And it's like, oh my god, you really want to see these people crash and burn just because they're not talking about Hamilton. And also, Hamilton keeps coming back and trying to win awards. They keep winning awards. And it's just, the more awards that they win, the more those people are going to be forever tied to Hamilton. And that's the problem. The Hamilton fandom literally has them on a short leash. And it's kind of like, Davies found a way to like just block it out. He just doesn't post, he doesn't do much of anything. Like Emmy does. Emmy just comes on Instagram once in a while and like, hi, like just does some random shit posts and then leaves. Because she knows her place. She knows that if she keeps posting, they're going to get invasive and stuff. She knows how to keep the, dumbasses at bay. The Logical Fangirl is a great example of a person with boundaries and expectations at the same time. She understands that she is not the gatekeeper of their lives. They are them, and that they are in full control of everything. So, like, I don't know why people try and like dictate what they do. You are on the internet, they are in real life. Like I don't know. Like I've learned that not the hard way. I've kind of learned from being in Emmy Revelantman's fandom that I've learned a lot actually from being an Emmy Revelantman fan. I don't know how, but I did. I've learned boundaries when it comes to like online people. I've learned like Gabby Hanna is also taught being a Gabby Hanna fan person taught me a lot too, like how to see someone's bullshit, how to not jump to conclusions and stuff. It's just every fandom has its toxicness and its goodness. Like K-pop, I would rank K-pop to be the first worst, Hamilton the second worst, and then like the third worst, like Hamilton fan pages. But like yeah, it's just kind of like so weird.
I mean, that's why I used to run a fan page, a Harry Styles fan page back in like
Uh-huh.
1990.
And you abandoned that shit.
What? I had to leave that account because it was doing the most. Like, that's why I left that account. It was doing the most. It was getting my nerves, everlasting nerves. Like y'all was on everything. Red is on everything. Red of Harry's eye. We haven't seen it 3,000 times. What do you know, baby girl? It's not that serious. It's an eye. And it was like one of them comments on one of my posts. I used to make filter edits on Polar. One of them commented on my post and they were like, "Share the QR code or you're not a real Harry stan." You don't know me.
What?
Go chill out. Chill out.
What are they talking about?
Like you get QR codes. Like if you want to share your filter that you created on Polar with someone, then you make a QR code.
Okay.
And with that QR code, you can give it to someone and they can put it into Polar, and then like your filter applies to their photo. That's what they wanted. I didn't put that. I didn't include that in my post. There was a problem.
Oh. Well, fuck them. Watch the
Like
video I sent you on Instagram.
I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. Uh-uh. Stop this man.
No, but the ends be so funny. Why?
Need help.
No, watch the second one. Please watch the second one. That's new. Fat as pussy. Are you watching it? Please tell me you're watching it.
I'm not.
Oh my god, that was actually funny. Please. Oh my god, you screwed, bro.
Huh?
Ew. Oh my god.
Nay, come play.
Oh my god, it's a fucking monster in the tub.
What?
Look, I just sent you it on Instagram.
My name is Alexander. Oh,
What if I'm the monster?
why would you shoot this video?
What video?
Why would she make this and post it?
Don't know, don't care. It's just funny. You know, wait, no. No, she posted it because she knows people like seeing her naked. She had, oh my, ew. And she gonna blur out her tits. Oh. We seen it before, ho. Ew, her bath water looks like soup. Girl, this woman on crack.
That Gabby needs help.
I know. But like, can we talk about the fact that all of her mentions are literally just gay dudes acting weird? And like, there's a furry, there's a gay dude, there's an Indian, another Indian, and another Indian. Like, someone posted a little baby.
That is a whole violation. Oh, somebody said last time I checked you, last time I talked to my dad, your family lived on base, bruh. Y'all don't own. I'm not about to. That's nah. I'll text you. That's so rude, Shanae. Trash everyone. Gabby reminds me of that girl who said she was a vampire in school.
No. No, she's the wolf girl.
Like, girl, call me. Call me. Come on. Call me for me,
I'm going
please.
to jail.
Ernest online.
Please.
Ernest playing Fortnite.
What?
Ernest is online. He playing Fortnite.
Get this nigga.
I got him on Switch. He got my friend code, so when he get online any game, I can see what he's playing. He's playing Fortnite.
Bro, why can't y'all just get Steam? I need y'all to get Steam because I finally have games that I want to play.
Demetrius needs to get Steam.
Demetrius does have Steam. He plays, he has Terraria and, what's it called? Don't Starve. But he doesn't, like, he wants me to play Terraria with him. I have no idea how to play Terraria.
Tell him to get on Minecraft and be happy.
I know. He begged me to play Minecraft all 5th grade. And when I finally did, this nigga don't even want to get on again. Girl, my whole life just fell on the floor.
Woo!
Yoshi. Okay, so like the games I do have are like Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Terraria. Don't ask me how I got them. Um, let's just say they were a gift. I have Deceit. That was actually free off of Steam, and it's a pretty good game for free. Sims 4. My sister brought that for me. I have like a bunch of. I have like most of the expansion packs. I don't want anymore because it's not really worth it. Minecraft Windows 10 version. You'll see why I say it like this. Creative Destruction. I actually had Creative Destruction on my phone at first, but when I found out it had a PC port, I was like, oh hell yes. So Nautica Below Zero, I actually got it during early access when before it was like fully released. So I got it for like $10. So yeah, shit, I ain't paying that fucking $40 for Subnautica. Counter Strike Go, and then Minecraft Java Edition. I finally figured out how to mod stuff. Yeah, so I turned the camera off. So yeah, y'all don't get to see her no more. So like, oh, she went mute. Damn, I guess I'm alone now. Dang. What am I moving? I think.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. You wanna play Minecraft? Oh, I hung up. Do you wanna play Minecraft?
How's my thing not plugging in?
Do you wanna play?
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Do you wanna play Minecraft?
I'm getting in the shower soon.
Okay.
Okay, I'll play Minecraft. You can play Minecraft until 10:20, and I'm getting in the shower and probably want to sleep.
Girl, we've been on this live for an hour and 42 minutes.
No, that's a long time, right?
But yeah, like I finally figured out how to play Minecraft Java Edition with mods. It's not that hard once I got like the general idea of it. It's just hard trying to collect all the mods that I wanted.
No, I don't have a mom.
And like you can hear, you will be able to hear like on the live, you'll be able to hear, will it please show up? It will show up, it will show up as, if it is, I'm gonna put it on the mute though.
Can you hear Animal Crossing in the background? I'm swimming. Pitter patter.
Okay, everything's.
Another sea bass. I'm tired. I'm releasing it because I don't want it. I've caught 5 sea basses within the last hour. I've got it already. And acorn barnacle. Like, dang, give me something different. Give me something good. The freak. Don't want to keep giving me sea bass, sea bass, sea bass. Like, that's your favorite fish. Give me something different. I'm tired and I'm hungry. Panay.
Yeah.
We should get Animal Crossing.
I would get it, but I don't have it on the Switch. So, yeah.
We'll go get a Nintendo Switch and then get Animal Crossing.
$100 for a Nintendo Switch, and I could literally just get the Stream Deck. Not Stream Deck. I mean, I forgot to tell you. Steam is coming out with a Steam Deck. It's like a portable Steam, literally, and you can play all your Steam games on it. So like, I could buy Sims 4 off of Steam and be able to play it on the go. but I don't think you can mod games. That's the thing.
I
Stop,
want to be self
stop
modded.
barking. You motherfuckers.
No, because I'm trying to find some pearls. Hold up. Let me see the recipe for the. Let's go look at the recipe for the shell one. We're gonna need summer shells and 3-star fragments. I'm looking for a pearl to build the mermaid wall thing. And Animal Crossing wants to be so difficult with me, bro. They don't let me. They don't want to let me find a pearl. Like
Why are
I'm
you
so angry.
running? Why are you running?
I'm underwater looking for pearls.
No, I'm asking this chicken why is it running? Because I need food.
Kill it.
Go
I hate to
away.
kill the sheep and the piggies, like the pigs in Minecraft. I hate killing them. They're so adorable. And the sheep, like, I'm to survive. Like, I need food, and you're
So why
a
you don't
sword.
even play Minecraft?
I don't play it in creative. I don't play it in survival mode. I never do that.
You know what? Okay, wait. What do you have it on?
Huh?
What do you have Minecraft on?
It's a modded mobile game.
When are you gonna get the real version? Please. I want to
When I
actually
feel like
really
playing
love
it,
you.
I feel like playing
Look, whenever you get Minecraft, like actual Minecraft, and not off of Happy Mon, and would you play a
it.
survival game with me?
Bruh.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not joking. I really would.
Okay, hold on. Let you talk a bit. And I think I could play it with Java too, but I don't know.
Whiteboard.
Whiteboard. What is it? What?
That's it. I don't want that. His name is Alexander Hamilton. I'm sorry. Oh, nice. You barely even dance with me. Don't
Yes.
make me laugh. I'm trying all night. You been shaking. Yep. Feel like half of the ice. Real nice.
Yeah, that's
You barely
from
give me a
another,
chance with
not
me.
Hamilton, not Hamilton's, Lynn's things he made.
I know. Yeah. You
But
barely give me a chance all evening. Do I get another dance? I'm leaving Vanessa. Let me stop. That song is so good.
Can't Lie is greatest.
I'm sorry all night. You barely even dance with me.
You know, I need to figure out how how in the world do I get mods to stop clashing with each other on Minecraft job? Because
And
now there's a ravine in the middle of my village.
wait, what?
There's a whole ravine in the middle of the village.
Dry it up.
I can't. How am I drag it up if I it's a ravine?
Yeah. I'm sorry all night. You barely even dance with me.
Come here, villager. I got trades. Give me
Hey, if we play Minecraft together, would your mods be in the game?
for me, but not for you. I don't really have any like game altering mods that change how the game works. I just have mods that change how it looks. So like for me, I'll probably have blood moons and stuff if I play it with Java, but it depends.
I.
Like it's not very hard if I give you the mods that I have. Like you'll be able to use the mods, but if I give them to you, but you won't be able to see them. If that's what you're asking.
I'm on my way to another island to collect some iron nugget. I hope you're with me in this journey. Say hi.
Hi.
Thank you. I know you're with me in this journey. I appreciate you. Let me stop playing. I'm sorry all night. You really even dance with me. Don't make me laugh. I've been trying all night. You've been shaking, yep. But like half of the heights feel nice. Really gave me a chance all evening. Do I get another dance? I'm leaving Vanilla Flow.
Soraya.
I'm sorry, all night. You barely even dance with me. You didn't even dance before. I look ugly right now. I'm not in my moment, y'all.
Stop giving me sticks. I don't want sticks. I want the wood. Oh, you wanna go mining? Shit.
I need some iron nugget right now because I'm trying to build something.
You are playing Animal Crossing. I am playing Minecraft.
Iron nugget is in Animal Crossing. You use it to build stuff.
Well, I ain't know that. I don't play Animal Crossing. Ooh, no. I needed it.
First of all, look at my character. Don't she look smexy?
I can't
Yes,
see.
she do.
I can't exactly see your character. Moon's about to come up. Shh.
Shanae, I don't want you to get stuck out there with the mobs. You need to hurry up.
I have a house. I need a furnace because I need wood to make food. But I haven't collected any cobblestone because there isn't a place to mine right now. I could shoot cobblestone into the game, but I want to keep surviving.
What I used to do is build a world in creative, like get all the tools that I need or whatever,
Oh yeah, I do that a lot too.
and then just go into survival mode.
I could keep
I used,
inventory on.
yeah, I used to think that press and place. I used to think that press and plays was playing real games. Like I tried to make a rainbow vacuum one time and it did not work. I didn't even have all the ingredients that he said it was needed, and I
Yeah,
found out that those were mods. I was
yeah,
so mad.
yeah. That's what like a lot of first time Minecraft players get that mixed up. Like those are actual mods. Like they all had. That's what I. That's what I forgot. Well, when I was getting Minecraft the first time, I brought the Windows 10 version, which is basically a PC version of what's it called, the Minecraft Pocket Edition. So when I found out I couldn't like mod it how I wanted to, because I had saw this mod for like a winter apocalypse, and I fell in love with it. And this guy did like 100 days in winter apocalypse. So I wanted to do that too. So I tried to be creative with the mod packs that I could get for Windows 10 Minecraft. It didn't work out exactly how I wanted to because there were less there were very few mods that worked properly in game on Minecraft Windows 10 edition.
I got the last iron nugget. Alright, I'm going home, dummy. The flip. I'm tired. But yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like I didn't realize until later on in my life that a lot of the games that the Minecraft YouTubers were they were modded Minecraft, and I was like, you know what? I'm so mad. So many things that Preston had made in them games, I tried to get on Minecraft and make myself. I was so mad. I'm up here building rainbow diamonds stuff. Like honestly, none of that worked. I was so peeved, bro. I was like, you know what? They lied. They lied to me, and they told me that I would have what I was supposed to
No,
have.
they lied to you and said you was fly, hot, and cute. It was none of the sort.
In that moment, I felt like raging because, like, why would y'all do that to an innocent believer?
No, but they list a lot of times they never tell us that it's modded to sell the fact that it's real because they want you to watch the full video to get the full tutorial. And like I noticed like
Dang.
most times, 9 times out of 10 they'll never list like the actual mod. So you're kind of like
So,
scratching your head like what mod is it? Once you figure out it's a mod.
I didn't even know it was a mod until somebody told me actually, cause I'm up here. I think it was you. I'm up here and I was like, Shanae, why? I was like, why I tried to build a rainbow? I forgot it was a rainbow something in Minecraft and it's not working. Like, do you know the ingredients? It was like doesn't exist. And I'm like, Preston Plays made one. Like, Soraya, that is a mod. I was so mad, yo. Really, I was pissed. Preston, you lied to me. You lied to me, Preston. How could you? I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home.
But like, I downloaded this mod for trees, and it's called Dynamic Trees, and it replaces most of the, well, really all of the trees in base game Minecraft with like these trees that look like, you know, real life trees somewhat, and they when you chop them down, like the base of them, you chop the base of it down, it will fall and just drop the item. So it's efficient, but also creepy. I'm making mine. I don't want to go too far from my house, but then again, it's like I have to.
I hope you got light so you can find your way back to your home.
I do. I'm living like where I'm about to go. Mine is literally right by the village, so it's a wolf. I hate seeing wolves
Yo,
so early
damn.
in the game.
What's that?
I hate seeing wolves so early in the game because I know I can't get them.
I be building cave homes. I be just going into a random hill, mining into it, putting a bed and carpet down and all that, and just living in there. I don't even do all that actually.
Yeah, I like building a house though. I feel like building a house just gets it straight out of the way instead of like you gather the materials as soon as you get into the game, and then it's like, okay, now I have like a stable place to stay that I know can't get ransacked.
Sure, because I think some of the mobs can open doors,
Yeah,
if
no,
I'm not mistaken.
no mobs can open doors. That's actually what you I think what you're thinking about is like when you play in like hard difficulty, it'll mobs can break doors. Like zombies can break down your door unless it's like
Mm.
an iron door.
Why is my anyone to start acting like a dummy? Please don't. I don't have time for this. I'm gonna just put the 3 extra pieces of iron in storage. Mm.
If I had
I need to go.
what?
I need to go find some softwood so I can build, build, build,
No,
build,
that's
build,
the thing.
build.
I don't want to get Animal Crossing because I know I'm not gonna complete any of the quests and just I'm just gonna like mess around. Like I know you don't have to follow the quests as soon as you get in the game, but I just know I'm never gonna go do them. Okay.
I just paid off my loan, bruh. I'm feeling like a big boy because I just paid off some loans.
You are a female.
So,
Remember when I said I was watching Grey's Anatomy?
mm-hmm.
As soon as it got to season 4, I was just like, well, damn. Like, cause
You
now,
on season 4?
yes,
Yo, guys, I got Netflix back. I'm about to go watch it. I might.
it's actually pretty
Because
good.
I,
But I will warn you, it's kind of hard to watch when it gets to season 4 because that's when they get out of being what's it called? That's when they become residents instead of interns.
that's. I used to think that Grey's Anatomy was boring. That's why I never watched it. And I've been on Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is really my day. Like, I'll never trade on Criminal Minds. Like, that's day for real. For real. Criminal Minds had me. Hold on, I still want you. Like, that's how it was. I finished all the Criminal Minds episodes. Of course I had, but like,
You know, if you had to choose 3 shows to continue watching that you had to binge watch before you can watch any other show, what would it be?
Vampire Diaries, Stranger Things, and probably Grey's Anatomy because I had never seen it before. Like, I never watched it because I always thought it was boring.
can't.
I've maybe seen like some clips of it, but I've never watched the full show. Never have.
Like, but it's a good watch if you're just bored or something. Like, if you start watching it while you're bored, it's definitely something I would recommend you watch because it has like it pulls you in and it has a storyline, a cohesive storyline that actually captivates the audience. So like, you know, it's a good watch to like sit down and really get invested in. But like, I will say this: do not believe any of it. And when I mean do not believe any of it, I mean like personal life stuff. Because not only is it real, it's kind of on fake. Really. Some stuff, like stuff that happens in the hospitals, like when they go on like sexcapades and stuff like that, that's definitely not real. None of that would ever happen in the hospital.
Let me go. Let me go on Netflix real quick.
Like, if it has a good but weird story, and also the black and Asian girl, the black man and the Asian woman girl, they made a cute couple, but they didn't end up together, and I was so pissed off. Okay, I finally have tools. Well, good tools. I need to go. Oh shoot, I should make.
Nah, that girl TR.
Soraya, did you just let out that loud ass fart? Oh my god. Oh. But if I had to like watch finish 3 shows before I could watch anything else, it would be Law and Order, SVU, Grey's Anatomy, and Umbrella Academy. Like I can binge
Man, how
watch.
you get my
It was loud as fuck.
little fart? How you get my little fart?
So that part is loud. I don't know what if you think you're some petite white girl, but you're not. You're not. That was loud. That was big honky loud.
Big honky.
Yes. It was big honky loud.
Big honky. How you say that?
Because it was loud as shit and I heard it. Oh yeah, chicken.
Big honky. Big honky. I hope that wasn't my. Yeah, I don't need to remove any of my belties.
I swear to God, I hate Java Minecraft chickens, but they keep running away. This is why I don't hunt
Stay
chickens.
still while
I never.
Stay still while I eat you. Get a bow and arrow.
No.
It's easy.
I don't feel like killing spiders right now. I'm sorry, Piggy. You know, when I play
Okay.
Minecraft and I talk out loud, my guinea pigs are probably like, what the fuck is she talking about? Sorry.
Just want to watch Minecraft story mode. Play it a little bit.
I would become a Minecraft YouTuber, but I have nobody to play Minecraft with. And also,
Demetrius, tell them to hop on.
I don't know how to set up like a cross-platform game of Minecraft with Java and Windows 10. I don't even know if he has. I don't know if he has Java and Windows 10 either. Okay, I need to get back to my house because what the fuck? Why is everything gray? Oh my god! How do I die? Everything looks gray. Is it about to rain? Please tell me it's about to rain because I don't feel like going blind. Okay. 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 Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Yep. Hold on. Let me start this over. Let me check the lag. It's been running for a while.
All right, I'm gonna get in the shower.
It's been 2 hours. Okay, we gotta finish it. Let me do the outro. Get back on picture. Bro, nobody could see anything of what I was playing on Minecraft
Yeah.
because it was so large.
Hey, 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 y'all.
Wait a second, damn. I didn't even get it back up. Um, Discord these. Discord all. Shit. Ugh. Heat. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So that was Big Ass Rocket. Sorry, maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll actually. I actually want to do it again. It was actually pretty fun. If we would have came up with like a cohesive thing, it probably would have been better. Maybe next time we'll have an outline or something.
Yeah.
Cause that was a hot mess, but it was still fun. I'm actually gonna post this one because it actually recorded. But yeah, anything you want to say?
Um, thank you all for watching. Hold on. If Demetrius is watching this, I hope you know. I saw that there was you in that chat talk about some. You was getting smart and slick. Just know when I see you at school this September, it's on.
You about to
That's
get
all
lit up.
right.
Yeah, but
Uh,
mm-hmm. Okay. So that was fun. Maybe you know what? We're about to in August close. It's getting close to August. What? Yes. What fucking day is it? It's Monday, July 19th. We got like a good couple of weeks. Maybe we can off live. We can come up with like some live stream ideas or something. Cause we'll actually be in the same room. But
right.
yeah, jail.
I hope y'all know that me and Shanae, we gonna be together in August. We'll be
And let me
you
tell
live
you,
in the same.
so I'm
Okay,
going.
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this. By the time it comes that we go away, if you do not have Minecraft, you will get lit up. You will get lit up.
Watch me not have
You
it.
will get lit up and
Watch me not
be
have it.
attacked in that car.
I just want to talk about this, Shanae, because now it's a big problem.
You will
I
get lit
see
up.
you in August. I see you in August. I really hope you know, like when we in the car,
So
acting
we are not
crazy.
talking out loud. We are not talking out loud. We are texting. We are sexting the whole ride. Cause,
Cause no, crazy.
cause you be on some crackhead shit. And we're gonna like wait a second. Where we're going to is let me go to Google Maps. We're going to I'm gonna turn off my mic real quick.